Shocking golf incidents you were never meant to see. A heckling fan turned hero, and pros crumbling under pressure. These wild moments weren't meant for the spotlight, but they stole it anyway.
And there it is, Adam Scott. Ernie Els wins. Congratulations, Ernie.
In 2012, Adam Scott had a 4-shot lead with 4 holes to play, golfing on easy mode. Then came a bogey train from 15 to 17 that derailed everything.
It is good from Ernie Els. He still has a chance. May not be his final shot today.
Ernie Els, who'd already finished his round, watched in disbelief as Scott gift-wrapped him the claret jug. From second-place speech to surprise win, Els didn't even break a sweat.
5, not ideal, and he's not got it there, and this hasn't finished yet. That's why you don't want to miss it left at 5. I think another thing as well is when you're in and around these bunkers.
On the 5th hole at St. Andrews, Sergio Garcia found himself in a bunker mess that looked more like a sand trap crime scene. His ball refused to leave the beach, and for a moment it felt like Sergio was just digging his own golf grave.
90 minute now, you'd light up a cigar, I think.
He tried everything short of calling in a lifeguard, but the bunker had other plans. By the time he putted for bogey, you could almost hear the bunker giggling. Sergio, not so much.
Except maybe in the rain. Look at this. This is a huge mistake. Very steep bank, and there's a hazard.
Ricky Fowler was in control until the 11th hole. His chip shot veered off course, splashing into the water. A tough break, but just take the drop and move on, right?
Passes and how steep the bank is. Ricky's looking, that's crazy.
Up how that ball sat there for all that time. And so Brandon Grace is right back.
Wrong. Before he could even line up his shot, the ball rolled back into the water again. A double bogey, courtesy of the golf gods. Sometimes the course just isn't on your side.
Oh, I got that. Home soil, right?
At the 2016 Ryder Cup, fan David Johnson heckled Team Europe for missing putts. Instead of brushing him off, Stenson and Rose handed him a putter and laid $100 by the hole. Game on. Johnson stepped up, rolled it dead center, and the crowd went nuts. From beer drinker to putting legend in one stroke, proof that sometimes the real clutch player is in the bleachers. At the wild interruption.
Behind the green overhead look at the 3rd of Andres Romero. Oh, he's hoping. Oh, get out of here. What a shot.
Penalty area short with his tee shot. This is his 3rd. This happened a moment ago.
Oh, boy.
Not even close. Flew it past the hole.
Byung-Hun An stepped onto the infamous 17th at TPC Sawgrass, riding high after a birdie on 16. One swing later, kerplunk, then another, and another. By the time his ball count rivaled a driving range bucket, he was carding an 11. That's not a score, that's a bowling frame.
This is his 5th.
Get up.
This also happened a moment ago. Is it gonna hang on? No.
4 balls swam with the fishes and ShotLink wept. At some point, even the flagstick felt bad. Hunan didn't bother marking the last putt, respect to the man who knew when the golf gods had already dropped the mic.
Brown went in the water, and I'm not sure where that one ended up, Carl.
Brownie, it's another drop. And no.
Kisner and Brown, the pride of Aiken, strolled up to the 9th at TPC Louisiana thinking birdie. What did they get instead? A full-on swamp safari. Brown splashed one off the tee. Kisner said, "Hold my beer," and joined him. Then Brown chunked a wedge so hard it practically belly flopped.
Let me get this one up on the green. Okay.
And this will drop them directly into last place.
After 3 swims, 1 emotional drop, and a brief moment of silence, they tapped in for a sizzling quintuple bogey. That's 5 over on one hole. Basically a group hug with the leaderboard's basement. The putt dropped, but so did their hopes. Golf, man, it builds character and ruins scorecards. At TPC Sawgrass in 1998, while Brad Fable was in the same group as Steve Lowry, a cheeky seagull zeroed in on Fable's ball like it was a free snack. Lowry couldn't help but laugh and gesture, as if to say, "Hey, why don't you bring that ball closer to the hole?"
I believe that's the ball.
Then, in a twist only nature could pull off, the seagull dropped the ball straight into the water, creating a new hazard at 17 and leaving...
Just don't hit too far behind, which he did. He hit way behind it. He scooped it. You got to hit near the ball, and it pops right out of there.
On 17th at the Honda Classic, Nathan Green hit so far behind his ball, it looked like he was searching for buried treasure. Water isn't compressible, but he gave it his best shot.
Obviously, he must have. Yeah, there we go.
Extricated another one.
Yeah.
He just keeps hitting it too far behind. You know, if you watch where he's coming down, he's just hitting too.
In the mud, he even dug up a forgotten ball before escaping with a triple bogey and maybe a bruised ego to match.
It's not going anywhere at this point.
At the 2019 Tour Championship, Paul Casey was steady, in control. His swing was smooth, his rhythm unshaken.
Best players on tour average.
There's a certain respect among players, isn't there, for ball strikers?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and there's a jealousy of them, too.
Yeah.
On 18, however, he realized too late. Wrong club. His 3-iron sent the ball too far. A glance at his caddy, a sigh, a quiet word, then a chuckle. Frustration handled with grace.
That... Yes, John. Now, why did that fly so far?
Yeah, he can't believe he got that club over the green.
Did he get
the other direction earlier in the day?
It's like, everybody's like, don't jump, don't jump.
Well,
don't do it. I'm going in.
Yeah, he's going for it.
At the 16th green, a turtle waddled to the edge like it was lining up a chip, then dove in. Splash! Bold move for such a slowpoke. Bell for more wild golf moments. Until next time, keep it in the fairway.